Why real food is vanishing from supermarket shelves. You walk into a supermarket full of bright colors, endless aisles, and yet the food that actually nourishes you is disappearing. Why is real food vanishing, and what it means for your health? You see perfectly uniform apples, giant strawberries, and shiny tomatoes. Everything looks vibrant, fresh, and healthy. But here's the hidden truth. Most of it isn't real food anymore. Instead, you're seeing processed imitations, engineered perfection. Foods designed for profit, shelf life, and appearance, not nutrition. Today we're uncovering how supermarkets became food factories disguised as grocers, and why your body is paying the price. The rise of perfect food. Take a closer look at that apple. It's flawless. No bruises, no irregular shapes, bright red, exactly the size you expect. Here's the problem. In nature, apples vary. Color, size, and even taste differ. Modern agriculture, however, selects for uniform appearance, long shelf life, resistance to transportation damage. What gets left behind? Natural nutrients, flavor depth, diversity. The result, food that looks perfect but feeds less than it should. Shelf life over nutrition. Supermarkets prioritize profit and convenience. Fruits, vegetables, and dairy are often treated with preservatives, coatings, genetic selection for durability. This extends shelf life but reduces vitamin content, antioxidants, phytochemicals. Example, spinach loses up to 50% of vitamin C within days of being harvested. Yet, supermarkets stock it for weeks using refrigeration and chemical treatments. So what arrives at your plate looks fresh, but is already depleted of key nutrients. The processed food takeover. Supermarkets are filled with ultra-processed foods disguised as healthy options. Flavored yogurts instead of plain yogurt. Granola bars instead of oats and nuts. Pre-packaged salads instead of whole greens. These foods are engineered for speed. Hyperpalatable. Nutritionally diluted. You think you're making a healthy choice, but your body is getting fewer nutrients and more additives. The price of convenience. Supermarkets favor foods that survive transport and storage, not foods that nourish. That's why. Fresh berries from local farms are scarce. Seasonal vegetables are replaced by imported, standardized crops. Whole grains are often pre-milled and stripped of fiber and minerals. Convenience drives selection, not health. And that has consequences. Less fiber digestive issues. Fewer minerals, weaker bones, muscles, and energy. Reduced antioxidants, higher inflammation. Your supermarket aisle is silently shaping your body, and not in a good way. Why color and size don't mean nutrition. The flashy colors, perfect shapes, and large size of supermarket produce are marketing tricks. Red tomatoes don't always have more lycopene. Large strawberries are often bred for size, not vitamin content. Bananas shipped green and chemically ripened lose antioxidants. Your eyes are fooled. Your taste buds might enjoy it, but your body misses the real nutrition. The seedless and engineered fruit problem. Seedless watermelons, grapes, and oranges are everywhere. They're easy to eat and convenient, but seeds aren't just a nuisance. They're tiny nutritional powerhouses. Seeds provide fiber, healthy fats, and trace minerals. Seedless fruits are often bred to maximize sugar and size, reducing micronutrients. Every bite of modern fruit is less of a nutritional package than nature intended. GMOs and crop engineering. Genetic modification promised higher yields and pest resistance, but in practice, GMOs often prioritize uniformity, transport durability, pesticide resistance. Nutrition often takes a back seat. Studies show vitamins like B6, C, and A can be reduced in highly engineered crops. Taste and phytonutrients, critical for health, are diminished. You may think your supermarket is stocked with food, but it's engineered convenience, not natural sustenance. The loss of biodiversity. Real food isn't just about individual nutrients. It's about variety. Heirloom tomatoes, rare beans, diverse greens, rich nutrient diversity. Modern agriculture favors monocultures, single crops dominate. Consequences. Reduced dietary diversity, weaker immune system. Less gut microbiome, support digestive issues. Lower antioxidant intake, chronic. Inflammation. Supermarkets sell abundance, but it's an illusion. Diversity equals health, and that's disappearing. How modern food affects strength and energy. Here's the subtle, long-term problem. Eating food with fewer nutrients, less fiber, and more sugar impacts your body. Muscle recovery slows. Energy levels drop. Inflammation rises. Strength gradually diminishes. You feel tired after meals, weak in workouts, and slower day to day, even though your plate looks full. Supermarket shelves are full of calories, but empty of real fuel. Marketing tricks that fool you. Supermarkets are full of clever tricks, low-fat items with added sugar, fortified cereals masking refined grains, bright packaging, signaling health. You think you're making smart choices, but the packaging often hides nutrient loss. Your cart may be colorful, your plate full, but your cells remain undernourished. The role of global supply chains. Local food is disappearing. Global supply chains dominate. Fruits shipped thousands of miles. Vegetables picked unripe. Food treated to survive long transit. Every step increases nutrient loss. Vitamin degradation. Phytochemical reduction. Loss of natural flavor. The result? Convenient, cheap, and nutritionally inferior food. Why farmers' markets are becoming vital. There's a hidden solution. Local and seasonal food. Fresher. Picked at peak ripeness. Minimal processing. Greater diversity of varieties. Eating locally gives your body maximum vitamins and minerals. Natural fiber for digestion. Phytonutrients to combat inflammation. Your supermarket may be convenient, but real food lives closer to the source. Signs you're eating fake food. Some clues that supermarket food is failing your body. You feel tired despite eating enough. You crave sugar or processed snacks constantly. Muscles feel weak or recovery is slow. You're gaining weight despite healthy choices. Your energy crashes mid-day. If you notice these, it's not your fault. It's what's on the shelves. Hit like, subscribe for more deep dives into food and health, and comment below